20 years ago, I came to America. My first trip to America, to Seattle. Before that, I learned so much about America. From my books, from my teachers, from my school, and my parents. And I think I know enough about America. But when I came to America, I saw totally wrong. America is not what I learned from the books. And in Seattle, I found the internet. And then I came back and told my friends that I'm going to open a company called Internet. I invited 24 of my friends, had a 2-hour discussion. And finally, nobody understood, nobody supported me. We had a vote. 23 of them against me. They forget about it. There's no such kind of network called Internet. Don't do it. There's only one person who said, Jack, I trust you. I don't know what that is, but if you want to try, go ahead, try it. Because you're still young. At that time, I was 30 years old. So I started my business without knowing anything about computer, without knowing anything about business. I started my first company, my wife and I, and a schoolmate. We start from $1,000 US. We started the business. It was so difficult. I called myself like a blind man riding on the back of blind tigers. Jumping around for the past 20 years, I survived today. But for the first 3 years, life was really bad. I remember I tried to borrow $3,000 US from the banks. It took me 3 months asking any friends I know to borrow the money and failed. Could not borrow the money. And everybody said Jack is telling a lie because there's no such network called Internet, 1996. So one day, later 1996, China was connected to the Internet. From Shanghai, we died the long distance called to Shanghai, and Shanghai collected the world. I invited 10 media friends to my apartment. I want to tell them I'm not telling a lie. There is a network called Internet. We waited 3 hours and a half to download the first picture. And people said, is that thing going to work? And I said, yeah, it'll work, but not today. In 10 years, it'll work. But at least it proved that I was not telling a lie.